Mom, that woman has been looking at you like she knows your browser history.
Behave. Arit, after all these years. Dayo, this is unexpected. Unexpected, but not unwelcome, I hope. No, of course not. I heard your empire is doing very well. And I heard you've been abroad. Life moved. It had no choice. This is my son, Tobi. Your son?
Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
And just like that, revenge found a face.
That young man fits your stare too well. Should I be worried?
No, you should be observant.
You disappeared before dessert. That's a bold choice.
I respect any event that ends before gossip begins.
In Lagos, impossible.
Who exactly is she? An old friend. That answer has too much grammar. Try again.
You came back into my life too late, my friend.
When we blow, don't become proud. If I do, slap me. I'm serious, you better not. I won't, I promise. Good, that's my girl. Kunle, this is my sister by choice. Nice to finally meet you.
I've heard a lot about you.
You're really reopening this road?
I never left it.
Why now?
Twice in 1 week. That's either fate or Lagos traffic.
Traffic is more reliable.
Well, I'm glad for the detour.
Me too, Tobi. Me too.
Let me take you to dinner.
You say that like you're not afraid of complicated women.
I'm usually curious first.
All right, here it is. The quarterly projections are finalized. We move forward.
Are you all right?
Perfectly. This house is starting to smell like secrets again. What aren't you telling me?
It's nothing.
It's never been easy with work, family pressure. Everyone thinks being her son is easy.
Being close to powerful people is never easy. You just get to know how to release the pressure.
You're more decent than the city deserves.
Dayo, that means so much.
It's the truth.
Stay with me tonight. No, this can't be. Kunle and Arit, how could they? I need you to help me do an inside job at Arit's company.
Why me?
Because greed is the easiest quality to identify in a room. Help me weaken Arit's company from the inside. I'll give you access to money and future advantage.
I see that you have done your homework. You came prepared.
I came patient.
In a corporate environment, no one checks the loyal ones.
You are really doing this.
Yes, I am really doing this well.
Mom, I have been spending time with Dayo.
Dayo Bamidele?
Why do you sound like I said, armed robber?
I don't think that is wise.
Since when do you police my social life?
I am not policing your social life. I just feel it does not feel right. Mom, who is that woman really? Someone I hurt a long time ago. That's not a fragment, that's a bomb!
Today was nice. Yes, it was.
Delayed payments and tampered schedules. It's spreading across the ledgers. Uche, what do you see?
This is not a clerical error.
Then find whose fingerprints are trying to act innocent.
I'll handle it, Ma. You look so beautiful, and you make things feel quieter.
That's a risky compliment.
I mean it.
Don't do this to yourself.
So you have been seeing her, you have been seeing my friend?
It was a mistake.
No, a mistake is salt in stew. This was a decision.
I didn't mean for this to happen. Please, forgive me.
Please listen to me. Get out before I forget, God.
That day, friendship was buried without a proper funeral.
Madam Arit, why are you against your son being with your friend?
We have a history together. If she is near my son, it is not innocent.
Then why didn't you say this sooner?
Because shame delays intelligence.
In rich families, truths don't walk in. They get traced. Let's see what you've been hiding, Dayo.
That woman is trouble. That's why he came dressed like this.
Tell me to stop.
You won't like the answer.
Oh, this family is entering premium trouble, and I prefer peace.
Dayo, don't do this.
But Dayo already had.
Leave my son out of this.
Out of what? His own choices?
I know what you're doing.
Do you? I am happy you know.
Did you leave me out of your choices back then?
Dayo, I had no choice back then. It was beyond my control.
Did my mother say anything about us to you?
Only the kind of things guilty people say when they see consequences.
Lord, forgive me.
Repentance delayed becomes panic in the prayer room.
No, not again! Why can't I forget?
This is risky. Risk pays before morality does.
The transaction failed. It's gone. This is a disaster. What do we do?
Quiet. Everyone, listen to me. Nobody leaves until I know whether this is incompetence or treachery.
You're winning. Why do you look disappointed?
Because I thought it would make me feel better, but it's not.
You said you like stories that don't lie.
That's a difficult taste. This is the rare edition.
I remembered.
Thank you, Toby.
I don't need drama. I need facts. And you should work discreetly. I will. But also remember that in this city, facts usually arrive wearing drama. That's fair enough.
Dayo, Arit, and Kunle, all connected to the Lekki deal.
Wait, this links them to an old affair.
An affair? That changes everything. I need to trace this back.
Dayo, I am falling for you already, and I don't care what anyone thinks. I want this.
Don't say big things when life is still listening. This is getting stupid.
The problem was, stupidity and sincerity had begun to look alike.
Please tell me this is not why that woman is near Toby. I made a terrible mistake years ago. Mistake? Mom, that word is doing too much charity.
I hurt her deeply, and now she came back for blood.
Toby, this Madam Dayo is heavily tied to Mom's past.
So what? That doesn't mean she's using me.
You are standing inside fire, arguing about temperature.
Dayo, do you have any history with my mom?
Yes, there is history.
What kind?
The kind that never healed.
You look less dangerous in candlelight.
That is exactly when danger becomes photogenic. I need you.
I'm yours. And with that, revenge crossed into real damage neither of them yet understood.
Stay with me today.
I have things to handle.
Please, just one day.
I can't. Not now. What are you doing?
Your enemy is not outside alone.
I suspected as much.
Look, Emeka's movements align perfectly with the attacks.
He's been betraying us from within.
I want proof before I want blood. Tell Ushi to start a silent internal investigation. Tell nobody except Ushi. This stays between us.
Yes, the pressure is working.
I overheard you talking about pressure working. Working for what?
Never mind, I'll explain everything in due time.
Tell me I'm misunderstanding.
You are understanding too early.
What do you mean?
Patience, Toby. All will be revealed.
Dayo, I demand to know the full truth.
From the beginning, I knew who you were. I enticed you to get close to you.
So I was what, a weapon?
At first.
At first? You used me to punish my mother.
I didn't expect.
Don't finish that sentence.
Heartbreak is bad enough. Humiliation adds acid.
What happened?
The collateral damage learned it was collateral.
She knew. From the beginning.
God help us! I told you she came back for a reason.
And you caused the reason. Your past slept with my future, and now I'm cleaning it up.
Toby, stop! You're twisting everything!
Twisting? I'm fixing your mess!
This isn't fair to me.
It had reached her son. That changes the game.
I am sorry.
This has grown beyond personal revenge.
Someone else is feeding off the chaos. Then we are no longer dealing with only pain. We are dealing with predators.
I can guarantee you access to Arit's holding once she is broken.
Can she be broken?
Everyone can be broken if timing is good.
No, this was not the deal.
Because revenge is known for respecting boundaries?
They want a full corporate collapse.
If this company fails, innocent staff and Toby especially will go down too, and I cannot allow that.
If this is another game, I'm not in the mood. For once, neither am I. Then why ask me to be here alone? Because this is too important. I started a fire. Other people brought petrol to increase the fire. Why tell me now? Because I wanted you to feel the same pain you caused me years back, but not to invite vultures to take over your company.
Do you expect gratitude from me? No, competence. Let's team up to fight off the external enemy forces.
After this, we return to hating properly.
That sounds more honest than friendship. Start from the beginning. Leave nothing out. That may take all night. Then suffer.
He was supposed to create pressure, not invite wolves. You opened the gate. Don't act surprised that animals entered. Emeka connected with external investors after the sabotage began.
You brought the arsonist into the fire service?
For now, you're welcome. Look at the evidence, it's undeniable.
Let me see. Fine. But after this, I reserve the right to hate professionally.
That's fair. To stop the takeover is our priority now. Good. Let's get to work.
Wow. So we're hosting villains now?
Good morning to you too.
Sit down, Tamara.
Some investors are plotting to take over our company.
So the same woman who lit the match now wants applause for bringing water? No applause, just intelligence. Even your apology sounds arrogant.
Get up. Bigger madness has entered the building.
I'm not in the mood.
Nobody is. Wear slippers and cope.
If they want a war, they'll chase shadows. No traces left.
Found you.
You have not changed since. How do you mean? You still sound like you're managing outcomes. And you still sound like you think control is a personality. I did not want this to touch your company like this. No, only my child. And you have succeeded in turning him against me.
Arit, we shouldn't be here because it seems wrong.
Kunle, then why did you come? You should have stayed away, but you are still sitting?
The truth is ugly sometimes. She was not confused. She was selfish.
I knew exactly what I was doing. And I hate that I still want it. You deserve the full ugliness. The affair with Kunle was not brief. It lasted quite a while. I know. No, you knew enough, not all of it.
Thank you. I hate that I asked.
You can leak some controlled vulnerabilities. Let them think she's weaker than she is. That's dangerous. We need to be careful before they take advantage of it. That's why it might work.
By next quarter, pieces will start falling. Good. I prefer distressed assets.
Toby, we have a real problem on our hands. Some people are planning to take over our company.
So now everyone wants me informed after making me the emotional goat?
You have every right to be angry.
That's not as comforting as parents think.
In some families, love arrives looking like casual food placement.
Was any of it real?
Too much of it.
That is not an answer.
It's the only honest one I have.
You have succeeded in ruining the memory of every good thing between us.
I am sorry, Tobi. The initial plan was to take my revenge through you.
But when we got close, a lot of things changed.
You made me feel chosen while writing me into a revenge script.
I know, and I'm sorry about it.
I can't do this. No, pull it together. I have to be smarter. Focus, what's the next move?
I'm not saying you messed up completely. I'm saying the trailer alone is already too much.
Thank you for your useless support.
Lagos is not ideal for surveillance. Too many people, too much noise, too many aunties who stare like unpaid security staff.
Emeka's drop is close. Stay on him.
Your snake just shed skin in public.
They want regulators to think she cannot hold key assets.
Then we embarrass them before they can breathe.
Exactly.
Hit the Ghana connection first. That one fears scandal more than prison. You know criminals well. You should hear how that sounds coming from you. You all stand there in judgment. You know only half the story. And you enjoyed all of it. I can't do this.
Revenge had kept her moving. Grief had stayed still, waiting.
This war was never just about Arit or Kunle. It was about the version of myself that never recovered.
Now that we have regained full control of the company, I want to order a silent audit expansion on the entire company. Panic is for shareholders and bloggers. We will use evidence.
Madam, don't you think the scandal around your past may be weakening the confidence of stakeholders?
I don't think so.
Perhaps perception is becoming part of the issue.
Then improve yours.
Your mom was responsible for Dayo's ruined marriage. So my mother was worse than she admitted. Yes. Refreshing. I hate suspense.
Sometimes facts help. Sometimes they just arrive carrying more knives.
I can't tell Tobi everything yet. It's too complicated.
I will be requiring more money to handle some logistics. I will arrange for you to get the money. Once the acquisition pressure peaks, she'll bend. And if she doesn't, then she breaks.
I have the files. The meeting is set for tomorrow night at the warehouse. Be careful.
Merry Christmas, even if it isn't December.
But Arit, we have enough evidence.
No. Don't arrest the rat yet. Let him lead us to the warehouse.
But that's a bigger risk.
The warehouse is a bigger prey, wait.
Mom had an affair with Dayo's husband years ago, which led to the breakdown of the marriage.
What?
Yes. Welcome to our cursed family archive.
So I became punishment for something I didn't do.
Yes. And also because adults are somehow children with bank accounts.
I have seen the news, and I think we need to talk.
You have audacity. I'll give you that.
Please, just listen. I just want to apologize to you for everything that happened between us. I failed you.
That sentence is years late and still too small.
Old husband?
Old nonsense.
Revenge was never enough.
They're doing this on purpose. Of course they are. To see if we destroy each other before negotiations start wouldn't be the first room where people have been waiting to that.
Your hands never used to shake. Age is disrespectful. No, guilt is. If you wanted revenge, you already achieved it. That's the problem.
Do you remember London? The snowstorm? You cried because you thought your hair would freeze. It did freeze. You made a taxi driver stop because you thought your wig had become structurally damaged. You know the worst part? I still miss you. That's what makes this unbearable. Don't do that. Do what? Sound human.
If this fails publicly, the market panic could spread. If we do nothing, the corruption spreads instead.
Choose your infection. And if the investors suspect a setup,
Then we pray they remain greedy longer than...
Remove the innocent staff from exposure.
Why?
She has 2 children.
You know her personally?
No. That's the point.
the older investor is impatient. The younger one is insecure. Push the younger one publicly and the older one will overcompensate.
You know them well.
Predators recognize predators.
And what exactly are you now?
Tired.
I still don't trust her.
Trust is a luxury. Usefulness is enough for now.
She looks different.
Pain changes people, or teaches them better acting.
Mrs. Okon, are reports of financial instability exaggerated?
Instability exists everywhere,
Including your company.
especially among PP movements. My Sabotage collapses.
I built my company during military governments, recession, sabotage, and betrayal. I assure you, gossip is not the strongest opponent I've faced.
She's stabilizing confidence. Temporarily. Then stop it permanently.
You nearly made me clap.
You still can.
Don't push your luck. You came. I said I would.
You used to keep promises.
Careful.
I thought you were completely evil.
Dayo realizes Arit is not completely evil, which complicates her hatred.
I'm not what you think, Dayo.
I told myself I wouldn't.
And yet.
Are you alone?
Why does that matter?
Because I'm trying to understand whether I still hate myself. When did you stop seeing me as revenge?
Too late.
That's not an answer.
It's the only honest one.
You made me feel young again.
That's not love.
I know.
Then what was it?
Loneliness wearing beautiful clothes.
If we met differently,
Don't.
you think I haven't imagined it?
That's the cruelest part.
I have to get out of here.
Running makes you easier to find.
He's unraveling. No.
What?
Men like this don't unravel first. They become dangerous first. His driver is missing.
Missing.
Phone off. Family hasn't heard from him.
Emeka is cleaning loose ends.
I started something uglier than I intended.
That realization came late.
Yes.
You look burdened.
I look expensive.
Sometimes those are the same thing.
I don't know who I became.
That means you're not fully lost. People who are truly lost stop asking.
You look emotionally audited.
Please shut up.
Sarcasm restored. Excellent sign. What happens after revenge?
I don't know.
That scares me. Because people who build themselves around pain usually collapse once the pain is gone.
What? Emeka moved money 30 minutes ago.
How much? Enough to disappear.
No. This signature is forged. It's from an old conspiracy.
Something bigger is wrong. Mom may not have told us everything.
What do you mean? What kind of secrets?
I don't know, but we have to find out.
This can't be happening.
We need to talk to her now.
Hello?
Tell your mother the original files still exist.
Who is this? What files? The war expands beyond revenge into buried family secrets.
Mrs. Okon, difficult seasons humble everybody eventually.
Only the weak confuse patience with surrender.
Strong words for a collapsing empire.
You came personally. That means you're scared too.
Oh, God. What? We targeted the middlemen.
What the hell was that?
Nobody moves.
Nobody leaves.
I think my family has been lying for over 20 years.